So I'd like to introduce Sandy to you. Sandy, thanks so much for being willing to share your story. So I met Sandy in September 2024, and Sandy's been coming here for access bars and somatic healing. So I'll hand it over to you, Sandy. When we met, you were in a completely different place. We were just chatting about that.
Yes, it's been quite a journey. When I first came, I was in a pretty uncomfortable place. I was struggling with chest palpitations. I actually, felt like I was nearly having a heart attack, or there was, something very, very wrong and quite concerning. And I wanted to try something different, I suppose. I made the choice to come off my medication for my bipolar and try natural options. After doing my Indian head massage with you, learned more about what you did and wanted to see whether it could help. And it certainly has. It has, it's not an instant fix. It's been a gradual process.
It's been progressive, hasn't it?
But definitely my palpitations and my chest pain went very quickly. My first session, it was uncomfortable, but I suppose a good uncomfort that, it was a clearing, or for me it felt like a clearing. It felt like it shifted a huge weight off my chest, which was incredible. I've never experienced anything like that before. So yeah, it gave me the courage to continue.
Yes, and here you are now, and life's quite different, isn't it?
It is. I feel I've been separated nearly 4 years, and I feel like I'm coming to a place where I'm accepting not only my changes with my mental health, but my changes emotionally, and starting to enjoy life more with energy, and accepting my highs and my lows and letting it flow.
Yeah,
when
navigating it a bit easier.
Definitely, when I'm high or when I have more energy, using it to my gain or my...
Seeing it as an asset.
Yeah, and then when I'm lower or I'm using it as my recovery period for when I am more active. I have a slower period, and that's my rest and relax time to recharge and get ready for the next one. So yeah, I think it's definitely helping me to understand and just let it be.
Come to that place of acceptance. And do you find that the highs aren't quite as high and the lows aren't quite as low, and you're navigating it from a point of view of, like, you're more accepting, educated about it?
I think so. I feel each time I'm more aware. There's certain things, I've had times and situations where, family and friends have tried to help me with some poor choices that I've possibly made. And when I'm high, it is really hard for me to listen, or it's like it just doesn't register with me. And it's not until after the event that I can hear or see, and it's really frustrating because, people feel like they're not heard, or, why bother because she's not going to listen, whereas I need that constant, please keep trying. It does eventually get through. But I feel like each time this has happened now, that some little penny drops. It's like I'm a kid and I've got to be reinforced constantly. I feel that each time I learn something more, and yes, I don't feel like I'm going quite as high or quite as low. Yeah. And getting feedback from family and friends kind of does also, they feel that is the same. I've got a couple of great friends that are really supportive and give me really good, honest feedback, which is what I also need.
Because it's coming from a place of love. Right?
Definitely. So yeah, I feel, and there's things, I'm trying to set a positive routine. Then I have some very small little routines that if I can try and manage them, helps me get through it. Cold water therapy, getting in the ocean is one of my biggest helps. And this week I actually felt a shift coming, like I was heading for my low, and I was able to get to the ocean, whereas I hadn't before, and I turned it around instantly. And it was such a good feeling. So,
more empowered to actually manage your process.
Yeah, so,
between the highs and lows.
I'm hoping that, this is all just giving me the strength to navigate it a little bit differently and just accept it instead of fighting it. I've always felt like I've had to squash my highs to, not be too much for people, and I've tried to hide the lows, I suppose, because I don't like to, be that person. but I'm trying to just be me. And if people can't accept me, well, they're not my tribe.
And actually coming to that decision and being able to be good with that, comfortable with that is really important.
It's quite calming. It's quite, to have that acceptance instead of I feel like I've been trying to fight myself for a very long time. So, yeah, it's exciting.
It is exciting. I've seen major shifts and changes over the, what did we say, 16 visits?
Yeah.
And so 8 months. Which was mind-blowing that we started that long ago.
Yeah.
And
I was, as I was saying to you before too, for me to honour myself and commit to those treatments, financially it is a big investment, but it's so worth it. But the fact that I've been able to do that also makes me really proud that I was able to support myself to do
love
that.
yourself to do that.
Yeah, so
Love yourself.
I'm really grateful, so thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing the story. I hope it inspires others, and that's what's possible with energy healing, somatic healing. When we can shift blocked energy out of the body, when we can shift trauma, all things are possible. The body can heal itself, and it will heal itself given time. Thanks, Sandy.
My pleasure.